Don't click off this video because in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to review Code 8 Part 2. Start the clock. All right, so I was a big fan of the first one. I thought it was actually really well done. I thought that Robbie and Stephen Amell brought this very interesting concept to life about superhumans and if they're heavily policed and how all that works. The second one, not nearly as good as the first. I think it is incredibly bland. The writing is not nearly as interesting as the first. And that really is where the movie kind of dies for me. The visual effects are incredible. They really are. They are the creator-esque visual effects that no one's going to talk about this year. Like the Guardian design and visual effects is phenomenal. I think the action scenes are actually very cleverly done, but the writing just takes you out of this movie. It is so paint by numbers. It is incredibly formulaic. You know who the villains are instantly. It's the least surprising twist in the world. And you don't have any emotional attachment to any of these characters. So by the time we get to what is supposed to be an emotional ending, you don't really feel anything. And that also comes with redemption of certain characters as well. When they are trying to be redeemed, you don't really feel anything. It's very emotionless. It lacks heart. It lacks a lot. It is the ultimate paint by numbers, gets the job done action kind of thriller from Netflix. It falls into that kind of cookie cutter genre that we all love to hate. This one, though, I think is a level up in that subgenre of Netflix. I do think that there are things to like about it, but the writing really does kind of batter it and bruise it down at the end. Performances are fine. Robbie Amell is okay. Stephen Amell, I think, is good. Sirena Gulamgaus, I believe, I may have completely butchered that, is probably the shiner in this. She gives a pretty good performance. But yeah, in general, kind of disappointing because I am really a fan of the first one. I would still recommend checking it out because I think the visual effects are stunning and I think that the action is very well done. So if you want a turn off your brain action type thriller movie, this one might be for you. But if you're looking for something that is soulful, filled with emotion, actually has a good story at its core, I might sit this one out. One of the critics that I follow said in her Letterboxd review that this is aggressively fine, and I totally wholeheartedly agree. It gets the job done, doesn't do anything more than that. It is just aggressively fine. All right, that's it. That's my review of Code 8 Part 2. Like I said, I really liked the first one, so it's a little disappointing that this one kind of fell a little flat on the writing front. But again, it's an interestingly, aggressively fine action romp from Netflix. You kind of know what you're going to get. If you want to flip your brain off and enjoy some action with some really, really, really well done VFX, then check this movie out. I'm not saying that it's a dumpster fire because it's not. I don't believe it's one of those dumpster fire Netflix movies that they tend to release every year. I think it falls in that middle tier-ish of Netflix action thrillers. And again, the story of how these movies have gotten made is incredible. It started with a self-funded short film by Robbie and Stephen Amell. Then Netflix gives them the bag. I'm interested to see if we get a third one. I don't know if we will, but we'll see. But that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure, if you've not already, to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow to 500 subscribers by the end of this year. It's a lofty goal, but we're going to try to get there. Thank you to everyone that watched my Dune Part 2 review here as well. Comment your thoughts on Code 8 Part 2. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Know why if you've seen it. It is out on Netflix, so everyone that has a Netflix can go watch it. It came out under the radar because you had Spaceman come out this week on Netflix, which was the Adam Sandler movie, which I'm going to review coming up. And then you also had Dune Part 2 come out. So this was like, of the three, it's the bottom three. No one really knew came out. So go check it out if you want. It's on Netflix. Comment your thoughts down below. Like the video. Helps get the video out to more people. Follow me on Instagram. New aesthetic change. I'm really enjoying it. My reviews are going out much quicker because of that aesthetic change. I don't have to do as much typey, thought on them like I did in previous years. So usually the Instagram reviews will go out directly after I watch the movie, just like my Twitter reviews. And subscribe to the main channel. We had a great month of February. It was probably one of the best months I've ever had on YouTube in February. It was absolutely incredible. Thank you to everyone that watched my Dune Part 2 longer review over there as well. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We're very close to 1,600 subscribers. We're trying to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. I think we can do it. We're going to try. So go check that out. That link will be down in the description. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. We're going to have a review for Spaceman coming out in the next few days as well. So look out for that. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.